Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? Joey Sugarmuck is back here with another video for you guys. Guys, we are here to talk about the game that wrapped up a few hours ago between the Ravens and the Bengals. Let's go, guys. Ravens are going back to the playoffs for the third straight year. I know there was a lot of fear. Some people thought we were facing too much adversity because at one point we were 6-5. Was kind of looking like we were heading down the 2017 path where our offense was just out of sync. Really snapping back. Offense was great to end the year. We finished strong, especially on the offensive side. Defense has been inconsistent. More on that in a second. And we are good enough to win. Today, perfect. I thought we looked really, really good today. We scored 38 points. That's quite a bit. Offense looked great. We were marching down the field. We looked in sync, except for that couple false start penalties. But other than that, I thought we were in sync. Lamar Jackson looked good. I mean, obviously, it sucks that he threw the pick, but it was simply just tough luck. Got tipped by that Hunt guy, and it got picked. Again, just tough luck, not his fault. It's pretty easy to tell. It was looking like he was going to Duvernay, who was open across the field. So it was the right read, right decision. Again, just tough luck that there was a guy right there that got tipped and picked. So other than that, I thought Lamar Jackson looked great. Again, no stupid decisions from him. He's playing very smartly right now. He's not forcing the ball into bad coverage, or at least into tight coverage. He's making the right reads, knows when to run, when to throw. I like what I'm seeing from Lamar Jackson. Rushing attack absolutely exploded today. I don't know if we set the record, but we came darn close. I think we had like late 300 or even 400 yards rushing. It's absolutely incredible. I know it's the Bengals who are absolute garbage, but it's so fun seeing that dominant Ravens rushing offense. Giving me those 2019 vibes where no one can stop the running game. Now the key is just keeping that consistent, and we're going to need it next weekend against very likely Tennessee, but again, I'll talk more about the playoff picture at the end of this video. So, all thumbs up there. And I guess I want to give props to Miles Boykin. So I kind of feel like, I think most people have noticed this, ever since we signed Dez Bryant, I kind of feel like Boykin has been better. He's been getting more touchdowns, which is nice. He had a touchdown against Dallas, he had a touchdown against Jacksonville, and he had a touchdown today, a 43-yarder right down the seam. He's running routes well, he's catching the ball. I like what I've seen from Miles Boykin. The passing attack looks much more in sync. I think it could have been better today. I thought there were a couple of times where we should have connected it, but we didn't. But overall, the passing attack was better. I like to see us like throwing the ball downfield, and again, us actually catching the ball. Of course, with the exception, this was very early in the game. Lamar Jackson, deep shot, absolute dime, and Brown drops it. It was in coverage, but it was a beautiful throw. The right read. Brown made a great route. He's a great route runner, Marquise Brown. The issue is he can't catch. He really has hands issues. Had that big drop. But one thing that I liked, he didn't let it get the better of him. You know, and again, another thing I like, he pinned it on him. It's not like he was trying to blame Lamar Jackson. It was a great throw. I think probably an expert throw would have been a bit more in front of him, but it was a great throw. It was in between two defenders, a deep shot, very, very catchable, should have been caught. He didn't catch it. But fortunately, he was able to make up for it. He had 2 more touchdowns that game. That 18-yarder, which actually was not a great throw from Jackson. He went low to get it. He got it. I mean, in Jackson's defense, there was a blitz coming, and he got rid of it. It was a nice throw, just a little bit low, but regardless, good enough, I guess. Again, Brown went low to catch it. Certainly secured it, and then we had a touchdown. He had a touchdown later in the game. I think it was like a 9-yarder. Jackson was rolling out, threw it at the last second into the back of the end zone, the corner, and he got it. So Brown definitely made up for that big drop. He looked good today. He had some other catches as well, some quick hitters, some one crosser. I don't 100% remember, but Brown was good today. Andrews was quiet. I think. Pretty much, but that's okay. Now that I think about it, he was super quiet. I think he only got like a few targets. He got that one catch on the sideline for like 9-10 yards. He had a target off play action. He probably should have caught it, had it, got knocked out. Otherwise, Andrews was pretty quiet, but again, that's okay. Fortunately, our receivers do seem to be stepping up a bit. I don't want to jinx anything, but they're playing better. It's not like we're not relying on Mark Andrews to be our number 1 target anymore, which is very nice to see. And we're going to need that carrying through the playoffs. So, offense, 38 points, all thumbs up there. Now let's talk about the defense. So defensively, they only scored 3 points. Okay, so I can't slander them too much. Coverage today, I was very, very happy about. Boyd, totally non-existent. Humphrey did an excellent job on Boyd. T. Higgins got that big catch, but it got called back for offensive pass interference. To be honest, guys, that was kind of a ticky-tacky call, at least in my opinion. But then he pulled a hamstring making that play, so Higgins was out for the game. AJ Green, he's just non-existent. That was his last game as a Bengal. I think pretty much everyone is 90-something% sure that it's going to be his last game as a Bengal. Will he retire? There's a chance. I'm not sure he'll retire yet, but he's most certainly gone from Cincinnati. He wants to leave. The Bengals are going to give up on him. He wants to go. They both are probably going to agree to let him walk. Anyways, though, pass defense was great today. I thought our run defense was okay. It could have been better. Besides that huge running play, I forget who even got it. It wasn't Giovanni Bernardo. It was another running back. Of course, Mixon's hurt. I forget who it was. He got a huge run. It was mostly on Deshaun Elliott, and I love Deshaun Elliott. He's very, very good. But basically, he was coming on a safety blitz. They ran it right to the side that he was blitzing on, and he kind of stood back and tried to play both the quarterback and the running back, which in a way is good because if they run play action, he's right there to hit the quarterback. But if you went right at the running back, it probably would have been a bit better because there was no one else on that side. They blitzed to that side, no one else was there, and he got a pretty huge run. I think it was 40-something yards. But besides that, run defense was fine. And I think overall it's not quite as dominant as it was early in the season, but it's not giving up huge gains. And at the same time, I think they got a lot of their rushing yards in garbage time when we were up by a lot and no one really cared. It's not like it changed the theme of the game at all, so I'm not going to worry about it. However, again, I don't want to talk too much about the playoffs until the end of this video, but assuming we play the Titans next weekend, run defense is going to need to be stellar because it's very, very difficult to stop Derrick Henry. So we're going to have to really, really buckle down on that. Pass rush today, okay. I think overall, Allen was getting rid of the ball super quickly, so it didn't give our pass rush really much of a chance to get sacked. I don't even think we got a sack, but Allen, again, getting rid of it quickly. He wasn't taking a ton of shots downfield or anything, so it is what it is. Our pass rush wasn't frustratingly bad. I didn't see anything that made me think that way. If that's even a word, I don't even know if it is. But no big complaints from the pass rush today. We blitzed some, we rushed for some. One thing that was interesting, I didn't see as much of Madubuike as I was kind of expecting because Calais Campbell, again, he was in there a lot. I saw Campbell on the field quite a bit, and I'm not complaining. That's a sign that he's pretty much fully healthy. I'm really happy about that. But I kind of feel like on third and longs, Campbell, we can have him, but we should use Madubuike a lot more on third and longs because he's more of a pass rusher. He's not a bad run stuffer, but he's much better. I don't know about much better, but he's definitely more of a pass rusher. So on third and longs, we should put Madubuike in there. I didn't see him in a lot on third and longs. I was kind of surprised why. We should have him in more on third and longs, at least in my opinion. But again, he was there when we needed him. No big plays from him today, but again, nothing bad happened. He didn't allow any big plays to happen, so that's cool. Again, no sacks today, but to be fair, they ran the ball a fair amount, at least relatively speaking, and then destroying these quick throws. The screens, the flat routes. They were not. Brandon Allen was not holding the ball and trying to throw it downfield. So that's fine. Luckily, it was the first game I think in a while that we didn't have any real injuries. Maybe it's just me, but I think it was the first time that no Ravens player went down today and had to be treated, which was so nice to see, guys. Finally, the Ravens make it through a game without any real injuries, really any injuries of any sort. Of course, there will probably be some guys limited at practice this week, blah, 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 blah. That happens every week. It's football, but no real injuries that are really going to be concerning. So I'm really happy about that. I know Harbaugh said this afternoon after the game that Jimmy Smith and Yannick Ngakoue both missed today's game. Ngakoue had a thigh injury. Smith battling all sorts of injuries. They both are supposed to be back. I don't 100% know what that means, but they should be back next week in the playoffs, so that's very, very nice. We should be just about fully healthy at full strength. Offensive line, great today. Of course, rushing yards, that tells the story. Pass protection was great. We let up pressure a few plays, but overall Jackson had a lot of time in the pocket to deliver. All thumbs up there, and we are getting rewarded, guys. Back to the playoffs. We did not choke it this time. We didn't make it more work than it needs to be. We went into Cincinnati and totally dominated, so I'm really happy about that, guys. We are locked in. We are going to be the 5th seed, and it's guaranteed now. We are either going to play the Colts or the Titans. Whoever wins the division. Now, in case you guys are confused, the Titans currently have the tiebreaker over the Colts. If the Titans lose and the Colts win, it flips. And the Titans still go to the playoffs, I'm pretty sure. But the Colts jump ahead into the 4th seed to win the division, so we would play the Colts. Again, the 5th seed plays the 4th seed in the wild card, so we are either playing Tennessee or Indianapolis, whoever wins the AFC South. Guys, I want to play the Titans. I want to get revenge on them. I think we are better than the Titans. While we did kind of dominate the Colts the first time, I don't love our chances. Their offense was kind of flat the last time we played them. It's been kicking it up the past few weeks, so I don't really want to play the Colts right now. And while our defense is good, it's kind of inconsistent. So I want to play the Titans. I know their offense is very good, but their defense is not good, and I kind of feel like with the way our offense is playing, we can beat them in a shootout. So, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I am out. Peace out. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Go Ravens. I will see you guys next Friday for full game picks for the playoffs and a full breakdown of who the Ravens have in store. Again, either the Colts or the Titans. Man, I'm so happy to be back in the playoffs, and we will see you guys next weekend. Let's go, Baltimore.